Ultra made this beat.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he won't. Hey.
Feels like this, and like, hey, bro, have fun. Feels like, as long as you spend it in the club, I don't give a fuck.
No, that's part of it, but I'm on Macaulay Culkin. I'm home alone,
and I'm just like, yeah, put it on his tab. Shit, I don't care.
You know, we both Aquarius. You know the vibe.
I know one time I got drunk and ended up at Popeyes. I don't know how I got Popeyes.
Then the other side of it say tampons. I said, hold on. Wait a minute. Why are there tampons in the boys' bathroom?
Slide. Anytime I'm fucking with the business, I slide. If it's keeping me from getting rich, I'ma slide. If it's by my people, by my kids, I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey.
Yo. Welcome to the evening storm. It's your boy Jody Skywalker with my deep late night voice.
Don't do that.
Yeah. What's up, ladies and germs? Ladies and gents, fellas, ladies, and the other 70 genders out there. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Unchained Podcast. It's your host, Jody Skywalker, with my boy, Boss, hit him with CEO in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, middle of your therapy session.
Yes, sir.
Boss man.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Yes, sir. It's so good to see you too. Likewise. It's been a day today.
I know it.
But the show must go on, so I'm here.
Hey, we don't take holidays off over here.
Right. Right.
We don't take holidays off over here. Yeah, you say it's been a day?
It's been a day.
I don't know how to ask me. What's up? I need to call the office. I need to holler.
Nah, we're not gonna do all that. But this too shall pass. So,
Hey man. Well, we got a lovely episode for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We talking about divorce. You know, as you know, I'm always doing some research, and I found out that divorces are at like 45-55%.
Very high. And
I learned that 70% of those divorces are initiated by women. And I thought that was a very interesting fact. That's over 7/10. That's 7/10 of it. 70% of these divorces are initiated by women. So I figured, why not else have a conversation about divorces and divorces being crazy in this world? So here we are. That's our topic for tonight. But before we get into anything, we gotta hit that check in on our mental health and everything. Brandon, I know it's only Wednesday. On 1 to 10, where you at?
About at an 8.
About an 8. I love to hear that.
Yeah. Still woke up this morning, so still something to be happy about.
There you go.
About at it. Not about at 8.
About 8.
Yeah. What about you? How you feeling?
I gotta replace the battery on my key fob. So.
Oh, you had to go to the manual?
Not YouTube, baby. YouTube, baby. YouTube. I'm a graduate at YouTube University. You hear me?
I hear you. Yeah. YouTube will get you through a lot of things.
That's what I'm saying. When you be working on the old school, I already know you got it with a YouTube video.
Yes, sir. Every time.
Right. And YouTube
every time.
Get you every time. YouTube get you through. If anybody gonna see you through, it's God and YouTube.
Every time.
That's sort of God. But no, I seen a battery I need. Luckily, Home Depot sells them, so I gotta go pick up a battery and then get a little flathead screwdriver and pry it apart and pop the battery out because it's being sometimey right now. Sometimes it want to work, sometimes it don't, and I can't. I can't be sitting at work with my dead key off. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide to Home Depot tomorrow and get that swapped out.
There you go.
But other than that, I say about a 7. You already know what happened when we come off them 3-day weekends. The week go by slow as hell.
It do. I don't know why I do that. You get that one extra day on Monday, and then Tuesday through Friday, it just be slugging through.
Bro, be slugging through on you. So the week be so disrespectful. We be so disrespectful. But nevertheless, let's get into it. And we're going to head our first section of the night. It is called So, this fan question was sent to me by one of the homies out of state. And it was a simple question. And I thought, damn, this is a pretty good question. So, B, worst thing that ever happened to you on the first date?
I don't know because I'm pretty smooth at everything I do. Yeah, I'm pretty calculated on everything I do. And I ain't trying to be like, I ain't trying to make it sound like that. But I'm pretty calculated. Like I'm pretty calculated with everything that I do. Like I think everything out before it comes to fruition. I think out the bad, I think out the negatives, I think out the possibilities. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't never had a bad. You know what I mean?
I got one.
I ain't got one.
I got plenty, but I got one that particularly that stuck out. I think I told the story, but I can't remember. I had a chick that wanted to be different. She wanted to pick me up, take me out.
Oh, okay.
Cool, right? With it, right?
Yeah.
Car ran out of gas on halfway to the date. Luckily, it was
Who, your car did?
No, her car. She was driving. So her car ran out of gas.
She was driving and her car ran out of gas.
Her car ran out of gas halfway to the date.
So that didn't happen to you. That happened to her.
But it was on the first date, though.
But that happened to her, not you.
I know, but I was in the car. I had to go walk and get the gas.
Well, she made you walk.
I wasn't going to make her walk.
Yeah, you better than me. You got to come with me. I ain't going by myself.
I went to walk to get the gas, and then I got the gas, and then we pulled up to the gas station, filled up the tank. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do all the right stuff. And then we sit in the car. We on our way to the restaurant or whatever, and I feel something on my leg. I look down. I'm thinking I know damn well this ain't a roach on my leg. Even worse, my leg. Big ass spider. Big ass spider on my damn leg.
I thought you was about to say roach. She had roaches in her car.
What's the thing? I thought it was a roach. I felt something crawl on my leg. I'm like, I know damn well this ain't a roach. Well, I look down, big ass spider on my leg. I'm trying to panic because I'm trying to be a man. I'm like, hey,
you trying to hold it in?
I'm trying to hold in every little man since I got shawty. Hey, I need to stop and pull the car over. She's like, wow, what's wrong? I was like, it's a big, and I'm talking about, so I'm gonna tell you how long ago this was. Because young kids don't know about this. This was before phones had flashlights. The first flashlight out was just your screen to get really, really bright. It didn't actually have a light on the back of the phone, right? So I turned my flashlight app on because you had to have a flashlight app, by the way. They use that to make my phone really bright. Bro, I think it was a brown recluse sitting on my goddamn leg, just like that, bro. Nigga was just chilling. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with your car. The homeboy done made himself. First of all, he healthy. And I mean, he eating. What he get here eating to get this healthy? And what he doing to get this bowl, he crawling on my leg. You know what I'm saying?
So like, spiders eat like bugs and stuff, right? They don't eat trash or nothing like that, though.
Yeah, most spiders do their web thing and eat bugs, insects.
Yeah, so she had roaches in that car, bro.
The spider did his job. Cuz damn well did his job. Her buddy looked like he's well fed.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So she had roaches in the car.
She had to pull over the car, bro. Shorty had to let me out. I like, bro. Had to get the spider off.
See, that's still this is happening. I mean, I know that happened to you, but still, this was technically her date. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand that, but I just felt violated as hell that I was the recipient of Spidergate over here. You know what I'm saying? It was
Spidergate.
Bro, it was a moment in my life, bro. I see my life flash before my eyes, B.
I believe it, bro.
I see my life flash before my eyes. I was not here for shit at all.
I believe it, bro.
I was not.
That's crazy work, though. That spider being there. You know what kind of spider it was?
I think I okay. In my mindset of trying not to panic, I forgot to get the type of spider, B. That didn't cross my mind at first. All I know is it's a spider and I don't want to get bit, dog. So it looked like a medium-sized brown recluse because it was like a little furry and brown.
Little daddy long leg?
No, it don't want no daddy long leg. If it was a daddy long leg, it would have been all cool. I would have took put him in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no issue. Daddy long leg ain't no problem. It's I felt it crawling on my leg. It felt like somebody was taking their fingers and doing that. That's when I knew I was in trouble.
Oh man, that's crazy word right there.
I knew I was in trouble. I was like, oh Lord, this ain't it right here. This ain't it. No, this wasn't it. I was not here for it.
So did y'all even finish out the date?
I
know at some point y'all had to stop that date.
We finished out the date, bro. We finished out the date, but she apologized like 10,000 times. But I was just like, bro.
See, the spider thing was out of her control, but that gas thing was in her control.
But like, shorty, you worked at like Ace Hardware at the time. So you worked at a place with bug repellent shit. So you could have fixed this problem.
Well, what if she didn't know? Well, yeah, she knew because if she got.
But you had to know.
Yeah,
I think Jerry paid part of the car note.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got a spider name and everything. I think Cuz paid part of the fucking car note. I was about to say, bitch, you need to ask that spider for some gas money. Swear to God.
Oh my goodness.
That was a high one. I was like, ooh. Yeah, so I almost died. That night.
Oh, you almost died. Okay.
I almost died that night. A little dramatic, but I almost died that night. So yeah. So you too smooth. You ain't never had a bad date.
No, man. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty calculated.
I believe it. I believe it.
Pretty calculated, dog. Like I think things out. I think out the worst. I think out the best. I think out the possibilities. And when things happen, I'm pretty calm and collect when they happen in the moment. You know, I don't jump to being irrational or emotional about stuff. I just handle it calmly. So in my mind, if I'm handling it calmly, it ain't a bad situation, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, it's hey, Brittany, how you doing? But Jody ain't the only one on this screen. What's up, Benji?
I had a couple weird ones that actually turned out to be cool people. I mean, that's the thing though. Some of them do turn out to be super cool. Some of them don't. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you get your weird ones. But as far as like Mike with the spider thing, you never had nothing like that happen to me.
I was not it. The spider thing kind of took me out a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's crazy right there.
We just got a message from Telly. We just got a message from boy Telly Tell.
What's up,
Telly? Got a message from my boy Telly Tell.
What are you talking about?
Saying talking about he's hoping for a solution so he can be back. And I was like, hey, we praying for a speedy recovery. We praying for a speedy recovery, John Cena.
All right, Telly. You can't see me, Telly.
You can't see me, Talaves. Who love to see your baby.
Yeah, we'll love to see you back, my boy.
We can't wait to recover. So speaking of Telly, we got to do it. We got to hit it.
Go ahead.
Round table with Mr. Tiagi, Mr. Who Loves You Baby. But we have turned the round table into Maturing Is. It's a new little segment we came up on the spot and we rolling with it. So this week, B, I had somebody at work hit me with something, and it was like, damn. And it was an old white dude too. He was like, I listen to hip hop. And I was telling him about the first session. He was like, okay, Mike, I got one I want you to put on your show. Old cat named Brian. I said, what's up, Brian? He was like, Mike, maturing is realizing that beef between Nas and Jay-Z wasn't even because Nas mopped the floor with his ass. I was like, oh!
Yeah, that beef wasn't worth nothing. That beef wasn't worth nothing.
I was like,
It wasn't worth nothing.
I was like, when you so as for the next day, I'm listening to Jay-Z's back and forth with Nas. I'm not gonna lie. Jay-Z shit was kind of weak compared to what Nas dissected that man calculated. Jay-Z was just
bro. This is off topic, but Jay-Z kind of a weak rapper. Period. And yeah, I said it for all y'all people that like him. Yeah, I said it. He's a weak rapper. Period.
Bro. Wayne is our GOAT. There ain't no doubt about that.
Somebody better tell him Wayne is the GOAT.
Wayne is the GOAT. So yeah, they ain't no if, and, or bust about it. Wayne's number one on my list.
Yeah, not at all.
Wayne should be number one on everybody's list. We've had this conversation on one. You right, B. I want to get off topic. Because I don't know.
I ain't trying to get off topic, but I had to say that Jay-Z is a weak rapper, period.
I don't know any rapper who had a whole generation of people tripped out about a lighter flick. Because when that lighter flicked, you knew you was about to get some.
Or you knew your ears finna start burning when you hear that lighter flick.
You knew. Listen, Wayne had us out here making sure Wayne dropped the mixtape, make sure the batteries in his CD player full.
Bro, Wayne had us out here thinking the songs he was jumping on those mixtapes was his songs.
Be out here finding out that them not even his shit, them somebody else's shit, and don't even want to listen to the original version. I don't want to listen to this shit. What about Wayne at?
Wayne to this day still got me if I'm listening to a random song. I'm like, oh, that's Wayne's song, and then to hear somebody else's voice, I'm like, totally disappointed. Like that wasn't even Wayne. That's somebody else's song. He still do that to me to this day. Listen,
maturing is realizing that swag surfing only got bigger. Swag surfing was only big for Wayne and Taylor Swift. The original niggas who did swag surfing, we'll know them niggas. We have no clue who them niggas is.
I don't even know the name, for real.
Swag surfing popped back off when Taylor Swift started swag surfing at the Chiefs games. Let's be real. But shout out to them brothers though, because I know them royalty checks was nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They all getting paid for it. They all getting paid.
Shout out to them boys though. I know them checks nice.
But just to clear it up, Wayne is the GOAT. Jay-Z ain't about nothing.
Maturing is realizing Wayne's the GOAT, and Wayne's the GOAT, and it's not even close. Wayne's rap game run is like Tiger Woods' run when he was in his prime. It was Tiger, and it was some nigga behind him. Somebody
was Tiger and everybody else. That's basically what it was.
Tiger and everybody else, right?
Tiger and everybody else.
Wayne's run was the same thing. It was Wayne and then everybody else.
The disrespect to Fly is crazy. No disrespect to nobody.
Oh, that's the nigga that's saying swag surfing?
Is that his name? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not just
a group. I'm glad somebody know. I'm glad somebody
knows because I have no clue who sang the song. I thought it was Wayne's song when I first heard Wayne on it. I thought it was his song. I was out here swagging and surfing the Wayne lyrics, not to whoever raps the song.
First of all, it was like, it's swag what I surf. I was like, no, it's I got that chrome on this Bugatti. I'm stronger than this Bugatti 2V8. Ain't no such thing as driving chrome on this Bugatti, bitch. I swag.
So swag. I was like, that bro was riding.
Yeah. That was us.
What's up, Auntie?
What's up, Auntie? Yeah, Maturing was realizing that. Yeah, Wayne is the GOAT.
Maturing is realizing that, and I just have this problem with people. Maturing is realizing that you ain't gotta spend a bag on one outfit to go out on Friday or Saturday night. You can look good without spending a whole bag on an outfit. You feel me?
First of all, if you spend a bag on an outfit, you're not going to Marshalls and Ross, all right, or TJ Maxx. First of all,
Burlington, bro, you don't have to spend a bag.
TJ Maxx sell Polo and Calvin Klein too. Just saying. Are you not going to Macy's? Sir, why are you not going to Macy's? Macy's has a whole clearance section
Like who going spending $200 on one outfit? $200 no outfits, not me neither.
Not me.
The turn is knowing that you don't have to go out and spend so much money on one outfit. If you got $500, you can get you a couple.
I got $500. I'm half the wardrobe. First of all,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Wardrobe. $500.
It's crazy work to me.
First of all, I just got me a pair.
I took a prop coming up.
Hold on, maturing is realizing, right, that I was never gonna pay $210 for some Vapor Maxes. I was gonna wait a couple of years and catch them shits on sale. Now I just hold on. I didn't even get them. Christy just got them for me for $105 on NikeOutlet.com. They'd be $210 at the store. She just got them for $105. So
congrats, Christy. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So
Christy.
I wasn't gonna pay full price. Maturing is realizing that some niggas is just dumb and you gotta let them be dumb and happy.
What's up, EJ?
you gotta let them. Maturing is realizing you just gotta let some niggas be happy and dumb in peace. You know?
Yeah, you gotta leave people alone sometimes. I'll be hearing people say stupid stuff, and I just look at them.
I'm gonna be here on the backside, brother. I'll be here when you need a hug.
And I'm telling you.
Maturing is realizing that no matter how much people tell you don't do it, you still do it. You know, you just do it just cause.
Oh my God.
You just do it.
Oh my gosh.
That's maturing. Realizing that, you know what?
Oh my gosh. Christy said happy early Father's Day.
Right.
Hey, Christy. Mike ain't the only father on this podcast today. Now I understand if Mike was the only screen on the podcast, but y'all are disrespecting the CEO today. What's going on?
I get him right. I got you. I get him right, B. I get him right. Yeah, thank you, babe. Thank you.
He says thank you. And thank you, Christy. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just playing. Christy, my dog. But hey, it's two people on the screen, not just Mike.
Yeah, she said
it's okay. You ain't got to explain. You ain't got to explain nothing.
But I like
it's better. It's better that I said. Yeah, that's a new update, man. I saw it when I got on, so we can see the comments without even looking on the other side. So that's like
I like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, maturing is knowing and doing, but wishing you did wrong.
Travis, that's gonna be Travis in 2 years. I should have cheated on that bitch.
Listen, if y'all want to talk about this Travis thing, come link us up on the family.
How this up Saturday?
On Saturday, we're gonna talk about Travis Hunter and his non-prenup to his girl. What is the girl name? Leanne.
Leanne. B, there you go, B.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Christy. But one thing I tell people around me, like my kids and everybody else, don't tell me it after I done mentioned it. You should have had to say it before I said anything. But I appreciate it, Christy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take it any way you can get.
I'll take it anyway. I'm just catching a whole bunch of strays. That's all. That's all.
You like Drake and that Kendrick beat, boy. Everybody has something to say.
Everybody got something to say, boy. Oh, where my meme at? Where my meme at?
Nigga, run that fade. Win, lose, or draw. You like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all.
Yeah, boy, I gotta catch them all. So thank you, Christy. I appreciate it.
Auntie Yvonne said, I hope his money and his mama named shit. We do too, Auntie.
Hey, that's what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was smart. He put everything in his mama name.
Got everything in my mama name. I hope it is too, for his sake. I hope everything.
Yeah, for his sake. I hope he just played everything right, you know. But we'll be talking about that. We'll talk about that on Saturday. Y'all pull up for us on that.
Last but not least, maturing is realizing that don't go house broke. Don't go house broke. Don't spend all your money on the house and ain't got nothing else to spend it on. That motherfucker.
Yo, have you ever walked to somebody's house? They pay so much money for it, but they ain't got no furniture. They got lawn chairs in it. They got like a TV. They got blow-up mattresses.
We got
no food in the house.
We gotta stay on track because what we not gonna do is sidetrack me. Cause nigga, who house got lawn chairs in it? Don't sidetrack me like that. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the roast session I'm about to get into when I walk into your house and then a couch in there is diabolical.
I ain't for the roast nobody. I'm just for the. We're gonna sit outside. We don't need to sit inside.
No, we finna. So we sitting outside, inside. We inside out this motherfucker.
Nah, let's enjoy the sun. I don't feel like sitting in an empty house. If we're gonna sit in an empty house, we might as well sit outside. There's more stuff outside than it is in the house.
But last one, maturing is realizing furniture is expensive. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I like this one. Maturing is realizing sometimes you are the problem.
That's facts.
That's big facts. That's big facts.
That sound like half the management. That sound like half the management at my second job. Maybe it ain't the employees. Maybe it's y'all niggas, but whatever though.
For real, that's crazy.
Maybe it's y'all niggas. Bye, bet. I like that. Hey, well, you already know what time of the week it is. It is time for memes of the week, where I get to share y'all my favorite memes. I love y'all and y'all love me. So sit back, relax, and let's get it cracking with some of our favorite memes of the week.
Let's do it.
All right, and first thing first, we always got to do FTK, because if ain't nobody going to drive us crazy, it's them goddamn kids. It's them kids. Them kids will do it to you every time, boy. So this week's FTK meme of the week is Buddy just going to say whatever. You shouldn't have put the camera on him, because you already knew what type of timing he was on.
Nice ski with my everybody say titties. Oh, Ashton Milton. What the heck?
So why she called his whole name out like that? Ashton Milton.
What the heck? That boy said, hey, as soon as she put the camera on him, but when he smiled, you already knew he was feeling some timing. You already knew he was.
Nah, kids be so innocent, but adults gotta watch what they say around kids. That child got that from some adult, so y'all gotta watch what y'all say around these kids.
Titties, like, sir.
Yeah, that was funny.
Now everybody say, bruh, this one is almost a follow up FTK, because some people have fur babies, and if it ain't your kids, it's your dog.
Mm-hmm.
Dog straight threw her under the bus. Apparently, he's up on game, and this is something that him and her, the dog, been talking about for a while.
Dodge, can you spot a dumbass bitch?
Hey, you gotta love animals, man. They understand everything we be saying. They understand everything we be doing.
Look like, oh yeah, we doing this for real. It's the look in the paw.
And it looked like he didn't want to do it, but he was like, "Well, since she asked, I gotta say something. I gotta do it. I gotta point it out."
Since you asked, I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be on business.
I'm from riding away. I'm leaving with something. This one is just sometimes the joke writes itself.
It doesn't feel like me. I look like a man in a dress.
No comment. I'm gonna let the chat comment on it. I ain't got no comment.
But like, sir, it's just, that's what it is.
How you don't look like what you look like.
I look like a man in a dress. Like,
it doesn't feel like me. I look like a man in a dress.
Like I said, no comment.
Somebody gotta tell him. This is my boy Boosie. Every once in a while, Boosie give me a clip, bro, and I can't. Gotta love it. This one right here reminded me back in the day.
I pray for him. When I swear to God, I said a prayer for him. When that nigga ain't take them fucking 6 months, I say, God be with that nigga. Good shit. Good shit. I don't see how it happen because I never seen.
Hey, Boosie made me laugh, man. That dude made me laugh.
Boosie be on some facts. Boosie, that shit. So my homeboy beat the cheating allegations, I be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like
Boosie made me laugh.
I had a homeboy beat some allegations. I felt like a proud lawyer.
Boosie made me laugh. I love me some
Boosie. I feel like a proud lawyer. I felt like a proud lawyer then. Boy.
Boosie need to get a podcast, bro. Boosie need the podcast.
Boosie need the podcast. I'll listen to the shit out of that podcast.
You need to get Boosie on Hinge.
Every once in a while, right? On the podcast, we don't just all have jokes. We have moments in sports. We have a sports moment, one of the greatest ones ever, right? We show love to everybody. And I seen this and I was like, damn, I gotta put that on the show. That was a great shot. So watch this.
Going. Oh my God.
Hey man, I don't know who that is, but congrats to him. That's amazing.
That was a great fucking shot.
For real, that is amazing.
That was a great fucking shot. I was like, bro, I watched it and I'm like, I know. When it hit the green, I was like, oh shit, that shit hit the green. Good shit. And then it started rolling. I'm like, no. I was like, dang.
I don't play golf and I don't follow golf, but stuff like that.
I appreciate it.
Cool.
That was a damn good shot. We show love to it.
Yeah, that was skill, Christy. That was cool.
That skill and some love. And we also got a wholesome one. I brought us a wholesome clip today.
Okay.
Right? Check out.
Good.
Grandma surprise.
Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Look at them. You know what? Let me stop. God, you done got my ass again.
You know what's so funny about that? Like, that is wholesome, and I'm so happy for the grand.
But you about to say the same thing as she was struggling to get up them stairs till she seen that baby.
No, she was moving so slow coming up them stairs.
Hey, them knees went back 25 years when she seen that grandbaby.
Hey, she got a bit of adrenaline and started moving.
Hey,
boy.
Grandma got the adrenaline rushing. Them knees went back 25 years. And you know what? She said, "You done got my ass again." I was like, I got love to see it.
That's what's up. I love to see stuff like that.
Love to see it. Love to see it. I was like, nah, grandma jumped back a few years when she seen that baby.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I love to see it. This one right here, it's called Plot Twist. Ultimate plot twist. Got him by surprise. I don't even think Buddy seen it coming.
Babe, did you know it's impossible to touch your knees and look back at the same time?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I tried to do it and I can't do it. Try it.
What?
Touch your knees and look back at the same time.
I lied. Don't move. Don't move. It's over. You already lost, nigga. You already lost. You thought I was just gonna watch you walk around here thick every day? You looking thick every day with no consequences? No consequences for your thickness, nigga.
That's one of those you ever see on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter where it say don't listen to people and then they tell you to turn your phone upside down or something like that.
Yeah.
That was one of those moments. She was telling him to do that. You knew you shouldn't have done it. You knew you you shouldn't have done it.
It was the oh, he's walking around looking thick with no consequences.
Right. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That's totally true.
Nah, I don't want to be in no situation where the rabbit got a gun. Nah.
Not at all. Not at all.
And then the last but least, I always say the best one for last.
Let's do
it. It was just a matter of time. It's like you can only stand strong for so long. It was just a matter of time.
I did not kill nobody. No, I don't know nothing about no murder. I don't know nothing about no murder.
I don't understand why you keep lying.
I was a snitching, I would die. This is not no joke. You would die. Like, you would die for snitching out here. People die for that. Real talk. Obama people get blocked and killed for snitching.
We're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really just listen. Your actions and the people you choose to hang with and all of this
Taj killed all three of them.
Okay. Tell me about it.
The whole story?
Were you there?
The whole story.
Let him talk.
I'll say the whole story.
Tell me the whole story. Okay.
Listen, when he heard life, brother straightened up his tone, brother straightened up his back, he was sitting up straight. All that crime went out the window, bro. There's some snitches out here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't do nothing around me.
I'm telling
you. Don't do nothing around me.
I'm telling you.
I love you, but don't do nothing around me. I'll be like Bubba Dub. Don't do nothing around me. I'm snitching.
Listen.
I'm telling it all.
Bruh said life. He said life.
I'm not jeopardizing my freedom for none of y'all. Don't do nothing around me.
It be, and we're like, Taj killed all three of them. Like, what?
Hey, bro, just went out and said it. Like, don't do nothing around me.
And then she's like, okay, tell me the story. That nigga said, you want the whole story? Oh, like, golly.
That brother's lying his tail off, though. He was lying his tail off with his public service announcement. Anybody that know me, don't do nothing around me. Don't do nothing around me.
First of all, if you do something around me, you must have did it in the middle of the day. That's the only time I'm out. All right?
Yeah. That's the only time I'm out too. You had to do it in the middle of the day.
Tell me, you want to guarantee me being in the house? Let me and Bay find a good series on Netflix. We inside.
That's what I'm saying.
You must have did. That's why we was on the way out to get food.
Real talk. Don't do nothing around me.
Don't do nothing around me. But hey, man, let's hit it, man. So today's podcast is called "Whose Fault Is It Anyway?" Right? And we'll have a discussion about that ugly word. So,
divorce.
With divorce rates ranging between 40 and 50%, and women initiating up to 70% of them, who's really to blame? What are some of the main reasons divorces is so common today? And I got a list. I did my homework. We doing homework. I'm proud of you. I appreciate your recognition. We're gonna go down the list real fast. Talk about main reasons for divorce. B, you ready? Ready.
Let's do it.
So, reason number one, and this is in no particular order of importance. This is just reason number one, right? Unrealistic expectations. Many romanticized views that don't align with long-term reality. Let's talk about it. How does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, just that sentence alone is true. When you get into a relationship with somebody, and I tell a lot of people this, there's a I just lost it. I just got a blank. There's a lust phase. And a lot of people base their relationships off of that lust phase. And what a lot of people don't understand is that lust phase goes away at some point.
Facts.
And you're sitting there getting engaged through the lust phase. You're getting married through the lust phase.
Facts.
And you don't know the real person that you with. You know, so the unrealistic expectations, that's the unrealistic expectation. You expect for that lust phase to continue on. And in a sense, you know, if you really love each other, it does. You know what I mean? But I don't think when a lot of people, they get into these relationships, they don't think that nothing bad is going to happen. Things are going to happen. You're going to be tested. You know, the relationship's going to be tested. And you can't sit here and rely on the lust phase to get you through. You can't even sometimes rely on love to get you through. You know what I mean? God put it in all us to love. We're supposed to love. It's a gift that we all have. We're supposed to love. I don't mean we gotta love to be in love with who we think we should be in love with because it was good through the love stage. And the expectations just be so high. Like I hear dudes and females, Lord, I expect my girl to do this, expect my girl to do that. The expectation is so high. But once they stop doing it, you got a problem. But you were okay with it in the beginning. You're okay with it. And that's the same thing for females. I expect my dude to do this. I expect him to do this. I expect him to do that. Or maybe he'll change. No, now you're saying you're trying to change him. No, don't go out there trying to change people. The expectations for people be so high in the beginning of relationships. They don't stop to learn that person. They don't stop to see if this is a person that's compatible with who I am. You know, so that's what I think about it. We can just on that one bullet point alone, we can have a podcast on just that one bullet point. But what you think? What you think?
You said something that's always been my take is unrealistic expectations. I think a lot of people are entering these with unrealistic expectations of what a husband and wife is supposed to do, but not even stopping and think that, motherfucker, are we even compatible with each other? Are we even compatible with each other? The unrealistic expectations.
So hold on, before you go, Mike, I want to ask this question, and I appreciate you commenting, Jason. He says sometimes it's the love is gone, no one is to blame. Why is it gone?
I got a good rebuttal for that.
Okay, what's up?
You know how you said we outgrow people. You might. Sometimes we outgrow a spouse. Sometimes you outgrow.
Okay. And sometimes you outgrow a spouse, but why are we getting married if we're going to be outgrowing somebody?
Because you didn't take the time. You didn't do your due diligence in the vetting process of this. Because it's like this, right? It's like this. If I love somebody at their core, then who they're going to grow into and change into will probably be somebody that I love because I love you at your core. If I love you in a phase of your life and you move out of that phase and I fell in love with the phase, then you've changed. You're not the same person. No, you fell in love with me in a phase of my life. You got
a lot of people fall into. Core. Yeah, I like that you said that. That's an issue that people fall into. They fall in love
with somebody at a phase of their life. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't fall in love with that person at a core. Hence the unrealistic expectation. Because the person you meet now is not the person you're gonna be 20 years from now.
Absolutely not.
You change every year. You know what?
Absolutely.
I seen somebody say people don't realize how much they change. You change every experience in life. They say, hell, you might change every day, every week, every month. Every experience changes you a certain way. It ain't got to be a drastic change, it's a slight change. But with unrealistic expectations, the person I am today is not the person I'm going to be 5 years from now. Now, if you love me at my core, then I don't see anything about my core me changing. But I'm going to be a different person 5 years from now because of different experiences in my life.
So what you think about people that, because I agree with 1,000% what you just said, but what do you think about the people that say, well, we're in the moment? You know what I mean? We're in the moment right now. I'm not thinking that, because it's another thing that baffles me is why people don't think ahead. And this is what I mean by when you ask about the first date thing, is that I calculate. I think about what's to come. I don't think about what's happening now. I think about what's to come. You know what I'm saying? So what do you say to those people that say, well, we're in the moment, we're in love, it's just meant to be?
Poor planning. Poor planning.
Yeah.
Bad decisions and poor planning. Because you're not okay, the moment, but what happens in 2 years?
When that moment's over, right?
When
what happens in 2 years when the moment's over?
Everything about this person ain't brand new. When you go through, summer, spring, winter, and fall with this person, when this person gets, I feel like we've talked about this, bro. You shouldn't be marrying somebody till you seen them up, till you seen them down, till you seen them at their highest, seen them at their lowest, because that realistic expectation. You meet a person at their highest, and then you loving every moment of it, and then they get low, and all of a sudden they change. The unrealistic expectation. That go back to our first bullet point. Unrealistic expectation. You meet a person at their lowest and you start coping with them in their lowest and they start to get up, and all of a sudden they different. You didn't meet them at their highest, you met them at their lowest, and now they're different. What you want, again, unrealistic expectation. And that's what I can't stand that. Like, no, it's not foreseeable to see how somebody's gonna change, but just know they're gonna change.
Right.
Like realistically, how long you and Sam been together?
7 years.
7 years. In those 7 years, right? You had a kid. You pretty much stepped in and started playing, a father figure to another kid. You know what I'm saying? You lost your father, you lost a grandpa and a grandmother, right? Those experiences change you. You know what I'm saying? Those are lifetime experience. They change you, right? And the thing is, if Sam doesn't love you at your core, then those experiences could change you into a person that she doesn't recognize anymore. All of a sudden, you're not the same person you used to be when we first met. Now I want a divorce. Hence, back to the bullet point, unrealistic expectation.
Yeah. Now you just painted that whole picture. No, you're right. I totally agree.
Unrealistic expectations. And like I said, people change, people go through shit, and you gotta love the person at their core. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that about where I'm at with my relationship. Like, I love Christy at her core. So whoever she turns into years from now, whether it be good or bad, I will still
doesn't matter.
The same feelings that I still have. Like, this is the person you are in general. You know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely.
So
absolutely.
First bullet point. I like that. This is a great conversation. I feel like every single one of these bullet points could have been a podcast, by the way. We could have fucking 7 series of our marriage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Unrealistic expectations was a whole thing. Let's get to to me, this was the biggest one of all.
Okay.
Poor communication. Now,
yes,
let's dissect this right quick. People act like communication is also non-verbal, right? You can communicate without talking, right?
Yeah.
It ain't all about talking through issues. Or communication could be something simple as, hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know, but you know damn well what you want to eat, right? I'll give you a perfect example, right? Dude go through this shit at work. His girlfriend wants something to eat. He asks her what she wants. She says, I don't know. Right? I was like, do you really not know what you want to eat, or you just don't want to tell him? Well, I just feel like it's too far and he's not going to want to drive. So I know he doesn't want to go there. So I want that, but I don't know what else I want to eat. So that's why I said I don't know. I'm like, well, how you don't know if he wants to drive if you don't tell him where you want to go? Well, I just know he doesn't want to drive. See, but you're not communicating that issue with him. Why don't you tell him exactly that and see what he wants to do, right?
Right, what he's willing to do, yeah.
What he's willing to do, right? That's a sign of poor communication. Sometimes people just don't talk. Sometimes, and I will say this, not to throw this on women, but I think women have the hardest time communicating because sometimes women react to how they feel about certain stuff sometimes, not about what's facts. So you're reacting to how you feel about the situation. You're not reacting to the facts of the situation, right? And so you don't say, this is why I'm reacting like this. You blow off and get mad. And that's poor communication. And the same thing with dudes. It is to say niggas be bottling shit up for weeks and months and you snap out. And it's like, sir, you're not communicating with your woman about what the fuck is going on with you. And that's also an issue because communication isn't always just about, let's talk to each other about what our issue is. Communication is me talking to my lady about my issue, me telling her what's going on at work so she understands, like, hey, he had a shitty day today. It's probably the situation at work that got him like this, so she can better be like, well, how about I do this for you? How about I do that for you? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Her communicating with me or Sam communicating with you or you communicating with Sam. Because if you had a, stressful day at work and you just come home and be like, oh, no, I'm straight, I'm good. And you kind of just moping around the house all night, she internalizes that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she thinking she the problem. It's all because you didn't communicate about the shit there at work. So it's not always about talking through problems. It's about just communicating. Nobody. It's only one Professor Xavier. Nobody else can read minds.
Right. No, talking is huge. Talking is huge. But what Mike's trying to say is it's not just about talking. It's just about communicating. Period. Even about the little stuff. And I think a lot of people that's married, they don't understand that aspect. Even the little stuff should be communicated. Because if we keep brushing these small altercations or just something small under the rug, that stuff that's going to be built up, right? That stuff that's going to be brung up in arguments. That stuff that's going to be thrown up in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? So somebody may be looking at this and be like, well, why are you communicating the little stuff? It's small. It's small. No, the thing is about something being small, every single tree that's in the ground on the face of this earth was small at some point. But it keeps growing. It keeps growing. It keeps growing. And then when you get to like an oak tree or something like that, you try to cut that oak tree down. Yeah, you can make it smaller, but the root is there. And it wasn't dealt with at the beginning of the situation. It's never going to go away. So when I say even communicate about the small things, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. There is some things that I sometimes I don't say, but I have to say it sometimes just so she knows. And that's vice versa for me too. She has to say it sometimes just so I know. So there's not a problem down the road. Here we go again with me thinking more down the road versus thinking for just now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be petty.
That's responsible you though.
Right. I'm not trying to be petty. Some people may be like, well, that's just being petty. You saying, no, that's me communicating. That's me communicating. If I don't like to see bowls and plates just sitting on my dresser, communicate that. Don't sit here and then look at it for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time, not saying nothing. Then your spouse or somebody saying, hey, what's wrong with you? And you not saying nothing, and you not giving them no type of response or him no type of response. And then when something happens to you, let's say you start blowing up, and then now you're going to bring up the bowls and plates that's sitting on your dresser that you ain't spoke about for the last 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's poor communication. So communication, and I'm glad that's even a bullet point also, once again, just like the other bullet point, like
unrealistic.
These are right. Unrealistic. Right. This poor communication is what happened in these marriages that's not lasting long. Go somebody do got some homework for some of y'all that's watching. Talk to a marriage couple that's been together for 50-60 years.
Bruh, married couples that even been together 20-30 years, they talk. One of the biggest things the old dude said at my work, I talk to my wife about everything. I tell my wife everything. I be like, I went to get coffee this morning. I don't know who made that coffee, but the shit was trash. She knows every day I go to racetrack to get coffee how trash it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like you say, I will say this. One of my biggest things that I am so guilty of, and I do it to this day. And again, I think she's just gotten used to it, but I don't mean to do it, and I need to do better, and I know I need to do better, is when she'll be like, Christy be like, how was your day today? Same old regular shit. Like, that is my genuine answer, because to me, everything I went through in my day is regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
got that same problem, bro. Like, my mama had to check me. Yeah, my mama had to check me on that.
It'd be like some bullshit at work, but for me, this is the norm at work. So for me, it's regular. But I probably should communicate it, because earlier to work, I was ready to slap the shit out of somebody. But
so let me take it a step further. Let me take it a step further with that, because that's my issue as well. Because I can't stand anybody asking me, how was your day at work? How was your day at work? It's work. I don't want to talk about work.
Nigga. I don't talk
right. Like, I don't want to talk about work. Because if I had the money, I wouldn't be there. So that's my whole thing as well. But my mama had to check me one time. She had to check me one time, especially when how I respond to these boys. She was like, listen, you raising up boys. They gonna get used to that's the responses, and they're gonna take those responses as well as they grow up and talk to everybody just like that. Then you're gonna be wondering why they talking to people sideways. Well, that's because you trained them on how to do it. And I was like, you know what? God damn it, you're right, Mama D, you are right. So I've been trying. I ain't fully there, because I still hate when people ask me how was my day at work. I still don't want to talk about it, because what does that do for you? But I'm trying. Like, I might say I was busy, or I might say, well, it was okay. I had a bad meeting or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it does. It's very important, not just even for marriages. I know we're talking about divorces and marriages, but just conversations and relationships in general with everybody, with your spouse, your children, your parents, aunties, uncles, friends. Is communication is important for everybody.
All right, I love that. But
yeah,
I did my thing on this one, but
no, this is a good conversation. This is a good conversation.
I got the next one.
Yeah.
I got the next bullet point. Number 3.
Let's do it.
Financial stress.
Amen.
Budget. That's my advice. Don't be out here living like the Jones. Don't be out here trying to live like the Jetsons when you the Jameses. Okay? Don't be out here trying to live like the Carters. We're the Carnells. Budget. Right?
Absolutely. So money is definitely a huge.
Don't be out here trying to ball. No job, just got robbed. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. You got to watch your finances.
Budget.
And when I say you got to watch your finances as you're coming in the relationship and during the relationship.
Let me tell you something. The same way you look at your bank account when your tax is supposed to hit, you should look at that bitch every week.
No, people laugh at that when you tell them you got to watch your finances in a relationship. You gotta budget, like Mike keeps saying. You got to budget. Second, you got to compromise. Third, you have to realize there is a tomorrow. If the Lord give you another day.
First of all, there's a tomorrow. There's the next week. There's the next month. All right. There's a next oil change. Like
right.
Bruh. Oh,
and what a lot of marriage couples got to stop doing, and I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, Mike. What a lot of marriage couples got to stop doing and stop watching the neighbor on what they got going on or how they doing with their finances. Because 9 times out of 10, they might be looking like they good with their finances, and they may be going through a worse struggle than you in your relationship. Stop watching other people. Stop pocket watching other marriages. Please stop pocket watching other marriages. Go ahead. Say what you was gonna say.
Well, you better stop that. You about to piss somebody off tonight.
I'm saying though.
I know it's late, but I got one. Maturing is realizing you can't yell at me about leaving the toilet seat up when you got a sink full of goddamn makeup and hair stuff.
Man,
Amen.
Somebody better preach.
Amen.
Somebody better preach.
Amen.
Because it's diabolical. It's diabolical.
Evil world out here. Let me tell you something. We hit that point. Guys, stop watching the neighbors because they might be in worse shape than you.
They might be in worse shape.
I went through my subscriptions and realized I was paying $50-something for streaming services that I wasn't even using.
Okay.
I had Paramount Plus, $15.99, and that shit was about to go in my deep sleep apps. Apps rated for deep sleep. I've been on Paramount Plus in 4 months. But I was paying $15.99. Watch what you spend your money on. I promise you, if you start watching your bank account, you'll realize that it's a lot of shit coming out that you don't even realize. That's how I realized I had $50-something in subscriptions. I was watching my bank account just to see, okay, cool. And what I did was, and this is just a little hack that me and Christy started doing. We started taking money out. Like, we got Cash App cards. We take money out, put it on our Cash App cards for our paycheck period. So she take out her money for 2 weeks. I take out my money for a week, right? I always leave an even amount in there. So I'll leave like $300 in my checking account. And for the next week, I will sit there and watch everything that comes out of my account. Just to see what's all coming out. And that's when I realized I had 3 subscriptions come out that totaled up to $48.
That's crazy. Got to pay attention to them bank accounts, man, for both parties, not just the wife or the husband. Y'all both got to pay attention to.
This is a gender neutral conversation right here. Pay attention to your money, whether you gay, straight, pansexual, whatever you live in. Pay attention to your bank account.
And just to give some little insight on how me and Sam pay attention to ours, right? So we got 1, 2, 3 accounts, right?
Okay.
We got 3 accounts. Yeah, she got 3. We got 3 accounts. One of them is our main checking account, which that's where both of our paychecks come in. The other one is our main savings account, where we put money away every single week to save money. Then the next one is another account, is our bill account. Our bill account. Now, I'm not saying this don't work for everybody. This just works for us. So everything that we pay, we got it on auto pay, right? When money come in, when she get paid, and when I get paid, that we don't even see it. It immediately goes into that bill account. Funds immediately goes into that savings account. We know what we got working with for the next 7 days. Me and her talk about what we got going on for the next 7 days. Me and her budget on what we got going on for the next 7 days. And it works. Now, I'm just telling people, find your own niche. That's basically why I'm saying all that to say this. Find your niche on how you're budgeting with your spouse. Find your niche on how you're saving with your spouse. Find your niche on how you're paying bills with your spouse. You have to, and that goes along with conversation and communication. You know what I'm saying? That goes right along with that one. Y'all have to communicate these things.
It go back to all of them. Unrealistic financial expectations. You thought you get roll around in the dough? Nah,
exactly. You gotta stop thinking that. You gotta stop thinking that.
Nah,
you gotta stop.
Because just because you work and she work don't mean that you're not gonna be subsidizing each other's money. For instance, right? Just because it's not my car, right? This is what B said. You always thinking about the future. So guess what? If Christy's paid all her bills and she's got $100 for the next 2 weeks because we on a strict budget, but she's doing it right. She's doing grocery stuff. First of all, let me start by saying this. Let me tell y'all, motherfuckers, something. It's not about what you got in your account on Friday or Thursday when you get paid. It's what you got left on Sunday when you paid all your goddamn bills. That's the money that matters. What you got left. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn that they dropped that deposit in my account. Cool. That $800-$900 every week don't mean shit. Let me see what I got Sunday. After I filled my tank up, went grocery shopping, paid whatever bill it is for the week, whatever. What I got left. After I put my money in my savings account, that money always be somewhere around about $200-$300. Right? That's the money I got left. So for instance, my money I got left, right? I do the same thing. I put money away every day. I got a bank account just for shit happens funds. So
yeah, you gotta have it.
Christy blow a tire. Guess what? That's $75 I'm finna take out of my shit happens fund and get her a new tire. Is it my car? No. But is it my responsibility for being a man in her life? Yes.
Especially when you're married. This is not just you or mine, it's yours. It's ours. It's not just it's just not a single entity anymore. Y'all are combined. It's a two-person entity.
Bad. Because I'm practicing on being a good husband, I have to understand that I need money for her too. And that's financial, that's a financial stress. I don't just work for me, I work for two of us. You know, I need money for her too. When her battery went bad, she was like, I'm just gonna put it on my credit card because I ain't got no balance on it. So I'm gonna put the battery on my credit card. Cool. But if she didn't have that credit card, guess who would have to come out of $300? Me.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Because I need her car running right. She need to get the kids to school. I need her to do everything she need to do so she can make money. You know what I'm saying? Because if her car now, and I don't have my other job where I had two cars, because before my other job I had a work truck. So when her car when her tire went bad, and I was like, I'll just change it. You just take my car. We don't got that no more. I don't have an extra vehicle to drive back and forth to work with no more. You know, my car is my car to drive. So the finances between us is we literally have a budget meeting every week. We talk about money every single fucking week. Every time I get paid, we have a conversation about budget. What I'm putting towards this, what I'm putting towards that. Hey, what we looking like this, what you looking like on this end. You know, if we got a trip coming up and you know, I got more money saved than her. And I'm like, that's cool. That's fine. We'll figure it out. I'll save an extra $200 so you don't have to save the money. And then we'll go on a trip and be fucking happy. Because at the end of the day, whether you had just as much money to be saved as not, we still got to take this trip. We still got to pay for shit. We still got to feed the kids. We still got to get gas. We still got to do everything. So it's about making sure that you have enough money left over from paying all your bills to live a certain way. And a lot of people don't do that. A, you don't communicate your finances. B, you have unrealistic expectations of these finances, and you mess yourself up.
Exactly.
You mess yourself up. What we cooking right now?
I'm telling you, pot stirring.
Number 4, right? This is a big one. Lack of intimacy. And this
you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'm gonna go first on this one. You went first on the last one. I'm gonna go first on this.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 4 goes back to number 1 and 2. Unrealistic expectations and poor communication. God damn it, how all these align. Because you think she gonna be a freak porn star every time?
No.
You think, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you having a bad day. You're not communicating that you're having a bad day, but you want her to do this, that, and the third. Lack of intimacy. Same thing with him. You want him to do this, that, and the third, but you didn't communicate, and your expectations is fucking audacity high. It's never gonna work. Lack of intimacy. You know what I'm saying? And it's emotional. This ain't even always got to be physical. It can be emotional. It can even be spiritually.
Yes.
Talk to him. What Jimbo at when we need him?
Talk to him. Hey, Jim Beezy. He'll listen to it at some point. Jim Beezy.
It can be it can be spiritually. The lack of intimacy in anything, just being able to have a moment with your partner, right? Can be detrimental to your relationship.
Yep. And the thing is, well, a lot of people fail with that lack of intimacy. It's like you get with your person, all right, I hear this all the time. Oh, I got my so and so dude, or I got my so and so girl. No, man. One thing somebody told me one time is you got to continue to date that person. You know what I'm saying? You got to continue to take that person out. You got to continue to surprise them on a random Wednesday in August. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you got to spend money, but it can be just as simple as sending a text message. I appreciate you. Sending a text message. I love you. You got to continue to do those things. And what a lot of people fail to realize, especially people that's getting divorced, that this is an issue, is once you stop doing something you've been doing this whole time, people go look for it somewhere else. That's where cheating comes into play. People go and look for it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all have heard the term that once you get married, it gets more harder. You got to work. I don't think it gets harder, honestly, because if you're with the person that you with your person, you with your human being, I don't see it as hard, but I do see it as work. You got to continue to work at it. You know what I'm saying? You got to continue to wake up and make sure you give her a kiss every single morning. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Day would just be shattered if I don't give her a kiss before I leave. And it's not that, and I forgot a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But I know now that every single morning before I jet this door, she got to have a kiss no matter what. Whether I'm mad at her, whether she's mad at me, that kiss got to still happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to continue to date your spouse. You got to continue to do that. And a lot of people fail at doing that. We're continuing to date their spouse. You got to continue to do that.
Sam, the next time Brandon forget to give you your morning kiss, let me know, because I get on it. I'd be like, so I guess love don't live at that house no more, huh?
Nah, like I said, whether I'm mad at her or she mad at me, I gotta make sure she. Now, a couple of times that I did it on purpose because I was pissed. I said, "I hold you,"
because I know you petty. You petty. You can't help it.
I didn't know. I can't hold you. But one time,
I encourage you.
She explained to me. She was like, "I don't care if we mad, upset with each other. I don't care. Like that's something that I look forward to regardless." You know what I'm saying? True. We even got this picture. So. We got this picture that she made that says that we don't go to bed mad at each other and we don't leave each other upset. You know what I'm saying? Now I've broken that a couple of times because, like you said, I've been petty, but I understand it. Especially as I get older, I'm understanding it more. Especially on how to continue the intimacy in my relationship.
B.
What's up?
Hey. Me and Chrissy said the same thing. We're not gonna go to bed being mad at each other. I said, well, goddamn, we must be finna be up for the next few days because I can't stand your ass right now.
Hey, Hey,
we be team no
get you,
this motherfucker.
Get your energy drink. It's gonna be a long night.
You better get your Red Bull and find your wings, motherfucker. It's up tonight.
It's gonna be a long night.
I'm finna get on the game talking cash shit.
Nah, but real talk, man. That bullet point is very important in relationships.
Like an
well,
intimacy be something as simple as just chilling with your spouse and watching TV, bro.
Yeah.
Chilling with your spouse watching TV, bro. Number 5 kind of tricked me out, but it's a new one, right? You ready for this one? A shift in gender roles.
I ain't got that problem. I ain't got that problem. I can't even speak on that.
A lot of people are having this issue, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Nowadays, absolutely.
But like, the thing is, like, women are gaining a lot more financial independence and like societal support. You know what I'm saying? And they're not fulfilling their obligation at home. And I've told Christy this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't restart. It's always want to update and shit. I told Christy this a long time ago. I don't give a damn how much money you make. I still expect you to do certain stuff at home. First of all, listen, I'm not cooking shit. So I'm not cooking shit. And if I've been promised food tonight, I'm expecting said food tonight, right? So when she was like, I seen this recipe, I'm gonna cook up these like ranch. She's like, something about some ranch hot wings in the air fryer. Brandon, I'm expecting ranch hot wings in the air fryer. I'll give a damn.
Mike, hold on, Mike, because y'all ain't married yet. But when y'all get married, you have to understand that you might be expecting. You might be expecting it. But there's times that she's gonna get tired because she's dealing with the kids.
Hold on.
She's dealing with the house stuff.
This is the reason why. Number 1, unrealistic expectations. We will not have unrealistic expectations. If you had a bad day at work, number 2, communicate to me that you had a bad day at work and you don't feel like doing all that other stuff in the house. Cool. I'll whip the kids into shape. I'll make sure because the only person in the bath is Aria. I'll make sure Aria got a bath. I'll make sure I clean up. I'll make sure I have everything out ready for you in the kitchen. So, realistic expectations and communicate, holla at me, right? And I even help you in the kitchen. I even hold your hand while you press the button on the goddamn air fryer. Intimacy right there, because I need these wings in my life.
Well, Mike, ain't nothing wrong with waiting. Ain't nothing wrong with waiting a day for the wings if she don't feel like cooking. Because no, but listen, stop, Mike. You need to stop right now. You had me all the way until now. Bro, listen. If she may wake up in the morning with knowing that she need to cook these wings for you, right? Bear with me. Listen to what I'm saying. She may wake up in the morning. I'm finna get these wings cooked up for my baby.
Bet I'm here for it.
Something happens at work. She got to go through that. Okay, I'm still finna cook these wings for my baby. Something happened with the kids, or she got to go pick her kid up, or she late to getting the kid this way. I'm still gonna do this for my baby. She run out of gas because we know how our women is with the gas.
Oh, I swear to God, y'all lose my shit.
Listen, but listen to me now. Hear me out. She done. All the stuff is happening. She done. She get back to the house. You about 15 minutes down from the road. You know you supposed to be getting these ranch wings. Hey, you got your mouth ready.
Together like Birdman.
You ready? But she get home and you don't see nothing on the stove. You need to understand that she had a day.
I understand.
Right? She had a day.
If you had a bad day at your first job, at this point, I need Amanda number because I'm about to call and cuss this bitch out because I know she the fucking because bitch, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but you just fucked up my wings for the night. Let me tell you something. I slap you in that raggedy ass nigga you got at the house. Okay, you gonna stop at work.
Listen,
I'll call it
and I believe you.
Because I'm mad.
I believe you. I know you mad, but don't be upset with her because sometimes you know what, she gonna be like, you know what, I did all this today. Y'all can figure it out just for tonight, and then tomorrow I got them wings chopped up for you.
But listen, and I'm gonna let it go. But I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
shit. I'm gonna talk
Oh
shit.
yeah, because I talk my cash too. Nah, I understand it.
I'm talking shit for the. I'm talking about after I get home from Chick-fil-A, I buy boy some wings. Sure enough, would have been nice tonight.
Oh yeah. So and that's another thing that there go your communication. There's your communication. There's your intimacy. Because although you're serious, you still kind of just joking. You're trying to make her laugh at this point.
Yeah. Wayne
You
showed
still
up with the
joking.
nice tonight.
For real. And there's been a couple times that I ain't had nothing. And one night I had to eat a peanut butter sandwich. I was like, man, I guess I'm subject to a little peanut butter sandwich. I ain't got no food.
Hey B,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't never too unreal of a nigga to crack open a pack of ramen now.
You better ask somebody now. Hey, I got some in the closet. I ain't had none in a while.
Hey, that chicken ramen and some ginger ale slide though.
But just know, and it's not just to you. This to anybody that's getting married, man. Just know there's a time and a place.
It's a time and place. And it might be
There's
the
a
same
time
place.
and a
I
place.
promised her something, and the fucking GC general contractor showed up and fucked up my day. So I'm just like, today ain't it for me.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's vice versa. That's not just for the females.
it's
That's for the males as well, man. Females, when you see your man has had a hard day out there being a man, he come home. Okay, you see he had a bad day. Yeah, you might want to spruce something up in the kitchen real quick. You know what I'm saying? You might want to toss that hair in a bun real quick for about 5 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? You might want to do that real quick just because you saw that. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to what Mike said. Intimacy ain't always about talking. I mean, not intimacy, but communication ain't always about talking. You got to feel and see and read the room.
That read the room is important. Read the fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Read the room. Sometimes he not gonna say something, but you know something wrong. Like I said, put that hair in a ponytail real quick. Slide to the back room real quick.
If I come home pissed off about my day, I've had a fucking day. Cause I'm always coming home. It was straight regular nigga day at work. If I come home ready to vent about my day, that means I've had a fucking day.
Right.
And I'm finna quit. And I'm finna start selling drugs because this ain't it. It's 9 to 5.
When Mike, you start selling drugs, we're gonna have to have a conversation.
We gotta have an intervention.
We gotta have an intervention. We're gonna have you out there on the streets.
Hey B, you can send anybody but Nick.
Nah, that's what I'm sending first. That's what I'm sending first. I'm gonna call Nick like, hey, you need to talk to your boy. He gonna be like, for what? He gonna be like, hey, my boy trying to be ghost out here like from Power. He trying to be
right?
ghost.
Hey, I can see Nick now. Now, Mike, you know you're wrong.
You're wrong.
So number 6 was pretty basic. Infidelity
what's number 6?
And cheating, right? That was pretty basic. I felt like number 6 we can skip on that, right? We can skip that because cheating, basically, it's cheating.
Yeah, that's just cheating.
If it's something that you can't tell your spouse, it's cheating. Let's be real.
It's cheating.
It's cheating. Like, let's be real.
And before you move on, cheating is not just physical; it's mentally.
Oh yeah, no.
The
lunch you had with your cool coworker, but you can't tell your spouse, cheating.
That's cheating.
Chalk it up. Chalk it up to cheating.
That's cheating.
Chalk it up to cheating. Yeah, you wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. Last one. This was the biggest one. I did save the best for last, right?
Okay.
Marrying too young or marrying too quickly?
Are you asking which one is better or which one you choosing?
No, those were the two.
Oh, those are the two.
Marry too young and they marry too quickly. That was to me.
That's the big one.
That to me was the number one reason why a lot of people get divorced. Either marrying too young or marrying too quickly. My issue is this. I think that realistically, should nobody get married till they're 30. I think you need to at least 30 to figure out who you are as a person and self, right? And so, like, because the problem is you marry somebody at 19 and by 24 they're a completely different person. Or, you met somebody and y'all fell hard for each other and now 6 months y'all married. Bro, you don't even know this person. Oh, girl, you don't know this nigga. You don't know how intentions he got. What intentions do he have going forward with you? What intentions does she have going forward with you? You know what I'm saying? What are they expect? What are they unrealistic expectations? What are their communications? What is their finance? What's their credit score? What's their financial trouble? How are they at intimacy? You know, all four of these things that we just discussed. You don't know that much about that person, and yet you getting married.
Like I said, and a lot of these
looking for your truck.
Oh man, since January 1 of this year.
Exactly. You spent what, 5 months doing research on the truck?
Absolutely.
You think I'm gonna marry somebody in 5 months? Commit my life to you in the same time I spent looking for a damn vehicle?
Absolutely. No, you're right though. The man too young, especially around 19, 18 years old. And to each his own. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm sure there's marriages out there that has lasted. I'm not knocking nobody. Sometimes you just know, right? In these days and age of 2025, I don't see it happening. But marrying too young, I feel like especially around those ages, you ain't been through nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I can speak for myself. I'm in my second marriage. I married real young. I married young. I got this lady real young, and I felt like I hadn't been through nothing yet. So a lot of the things that I went through in life, I went through it with that person. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to create some wisdom, get some wisdom about you when you're picking your spouses. And first and foremost, man, make sure that God is in the center of it all.
Boy,
you know, make sure God is the one that's ask God, is this my person? Is this who I'm supposed to be with? It's okay to ask that question. You know what I'm saying? Just don't marry just because you're lonely, or just don't marry because you feel like you need somebody to talk to, somebody to lay in the bed with, somebody to call, somebody to text, somebody to vent to. That's what you got friends for. That's what you got friends for. But you don't have to indulge into that if you're not ready for stuff like that. Ask God, you know what I'm saying? Let God be the center of that. You know what I'm saying? And I can just speak for myself. I didn't put God in the center of my first marriage. I went on based on lust. I went on based on feeling like I'd be alone, and I went on based on my emotions. No. And I'm just saying that from experience. I'm saying that from experience. You know what I'm saying? My marriage that I'm in now, we took our time. You know, we communicate. We don't like intimacy. We talk. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's always peaches and cream. It's not. It's not always peaches and cream. We're still two different human beings. We still disagree with each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We still are human. You know what I mean? But first and foremost, God has to be in the center of y'all's marriages for it to work. It has to be in the center of your marriages for it to work. If he's not in the center of the marriage, I haven't seen one marriage that worked where he's not. And if it has worked, that means somebody else or something else is leading that marriage. And I'd rather not have that being leading my marriage. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that as young people. If young people happen to watch this, even older people that's still out there looking, man, take y'all time with getting married. Take your time.
Take your time. I mean?
And one thing I need to ask, did it mention the race of the when you went and did your research? Did it mention the race
it did say something slightly about interracial relationships, but the interracial part was just kind of like more of the outside people looking into the relationship, not more much of a, you know, this person don't like this person. Because I'm like, if you enter into an interracial relationship, you know there are going to be differences in a lot of shit.
Yeah, right.
One person's this, one person's that. So it's just like you got to be ready for that. But it was more of an outside noise type vibe. One thing I want to say about the marrying too young is you can't dedicate your life to somebody when you don't know who you are as a person first. That's a big thing. Like you cannot sit here and be like, I vow to be with you for the rest of my life. Sir, ma'am, you don't know who you are for the next 2 years. You don't know what event's gonna happen that's gonna change you. So how can you promise somebody to love them forever when you are, first of all, do you love yourself? have you went through enough life experience to even have a life changing experience, like life altering experience yet? No. So for the too young part, I think you need to go through some shit. You need to have been through some shit. I think everybody, especially in their 20s, early 20s, you need to date. I think every woman, and this is a controversial opinion, I think every woman needs at least one fuckboy in their life. And I think every man needs one dumbass woman in his life so they can understand what a good man and good woman looks like, or understand this definitely some of the traits that I ain't going for in my older age. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't have that, all of a sudden you get in your 30s and you can't spot a red flag because you ain't never had one. It's like, nah, I need you to have a little bit of experience under your belt so you can have some type of knowledge for, you know what I'm saying, the relationship. Yeah. Relationships in general. And then just marrying too quickly. If in a rush to get married is wild. Like, I don't know what the rush is.
You got so many people that is just ready for that day just to be married. Like, they so excited about the day that they're gonna be saying I do. Once that day is passed,
first of all,
some people look at it like, what now? You know what I mean?
First of all, let me tell you this. All the people out there, to your point, Brandon, the wedding is not the end of it. Like, I'm gonna be with this person, we're gonna date, and we're gonna get married. All right, cool, bet. Now you at the start line, my boy.
You're at the starting, yeah. It's not the end game.
The wedding, the next day, you are now starting. You have completely started over. Like,
exactly.
This it. This is what you wanted. You in the big leagues now. Ain't no, I'm mad, pack your shit and leave. Nah, nigga. We gotta go through paperwork and litigation and mediation and counseling and shit. Like, nah, they ain't no just up and leave. So a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people out here dating for the wedding and not the actual lifetime.
Yes.
That's a big ass problem.
That's a huge issue. They're dating for that day. They dating to see the pretty dress or the tuxedo and the reception and the beautiful ambiance. That's what they're dating for. And you're dating for all the wrong reasons if that's what you're looking for. You're dating for
that had great weddings. If you gonna do it, invite me. You know what I'm saying? You might get divorced, but I'll be there to celebrate your up. You know what I'm saying? And hence, it's okay to have a taco bar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. B and Sam had a taco bar. Great. I took it to go play home. You know what I'm saying? I slid one right in the goddamn truck. No.
You one of those ones I ain't get no food because it's all gone.
It is
everybody taking plates.
It is what it was good. I don't know what to tell you.
I know it was. I sure it was. I'm sure
it is what it is, B. It is what it is. Hey, B, stop bringing up old shit.
Hey, you bring it up. I just had to say it out loud.
Stop bringing up old stuff, B. It's in the past. Y'all going on a 2-year anniversary. Stop bringing up old stuff.
I ain't gonna hold it to you. Just know that me and Sam talk about that all the time. Like, we only had like 1 or 2 tacos off our own taco bar. The moment we went back for food, it was all gone. And we know we bought enough food for everybody to eat and not take food.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I slid mine. I slid mine the next day. That shit was good.
I ain't mad at you. Listen, I'd have done the same thing if I was at somebody's wedding too. So I ain't even mad at you.
Facts. Hey, first of all, I don't expect you not to do the same. Facts.
I was gonna do the same. Absolutely. Slide me up. Listen, make me a plate. Slide it to the car. Come back and make a plate like that was my first.
I'll even give you a to-go plate. I knew what it was.
Yeah,
I knew what it was.
So just know, Mike, when y'all day come, just know what I'm gonna do. I ain't even gonna.
I'm already knowing.
Okay.
First of all, by the time you start making yours to go play, I'm making mine too. Because I already know niggas.
I'm telling you, dog.
Y'all gonna be up here wanting to play stupid ass bride and groom games. I'm over there like, hold on. Let me go get my to go plate right quick because I know these niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I know these niggas.
I'm gonna be on it and gonna be right back in there fixing another one, Thomas. So this is my first plate. This is my first one.
It was one last one that it was an honorable mention. And it kind of go in line with being into rush, ignoring red flags just for the sake of having a title.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And
Don't.
That's
do
where.
Don't.
That's
fuck-
where
don't.
I mentioned. That's why I mentioned you gotta have God in the center of it. This is where you need to consult with God.
Is God in the center of this?
We don't know. We don't know. We gonna talk about that on Saturday.
God
We
in the
don't
center of
know.
that.
We don't know.
Jesus.
But you gotta have God. You gotta consult with God and make sure this is what He wants you to do. At the end of it all, God has a plan for every single person and human being on the face of this earth. You got to consult with Him and make sure you figure out that's what He wants you to do. It's not about you. It's a bigger picture than you. It's not about you. He has a plan for you. Now, it's his plan. He may have a plan, but He also gonna leave it up for you for choice. And you choose to be with old raggedy dude, or old skanky girl. He let you choose. He let you do that. Bro. Well, we're gonna have fun on Saturday. We're gonna have fun.
We're gonna
on
show our ass. We're gonna show our ass on Saturday, bro.
Keep God at the center of it, man. Consult with God about what He wants you to do as far as these relationships.
Listen,
and that's what I got tonight. That's all I got.
Pay attention to red flags, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
And
girls.
pay attention, man. They show. They definitely show. I'm telling you, they show. If they ain't gonna show you right off the bat, they gonna show you later on when you talking about divorce.
First of all, God gonna show you who you're supposed to be with. Because if you ain't supposed to be with that person, God gonna make sure you see it every time.
Oh yeah, He gonna make sure you see it.
If you sit around like our relationship been hard for the last 3 years, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship. And maybe this is God's reason to say, hey, stop it.
He definitely gonna let you make the choice. He ain't gonna make you do it. I hate when people say, well, you gotta do it for him. No, He ain't gonna make you do it.
God ain't gonna do it. God showed you the red flags before you put the ring on it.
Absolutely.
You ain't paying attention.
Don't leave that dude alone, bro.
Hey, Saturday, I'm on his ass.
Oh, Travis Hunter, if you ever hear this, I got your back, big dog. I believe you in love, big dog. I believe you in love. I believe you in love. I believe you in love. Yeah, I believe you in love, brother. So don't let nobody else come in and be the outsiders. Yeah, I believe you in love, my dog.
Just because that girl accidentally said I love you the first time, don't mean it wasn't real.
I wasn't there. I didn't hear it, but I believe you in love, my dog.
That's it. But, hey man, that's our show for tonight. We appreciate everybody for commenting, everybody for pulling
Absolutely.
up. Another show, another great show in the books. We
cooking them this season, dog. We cooking them.
Conversation
Cooking on season 5.
Next week, not week after next, we got another hot show coming for you.
Sir,
what's the title of the next week's show? Let me see what we got here. And we're gonna be off next week, but a week after that, show title: She Is Her Sister's Keeper. Matter of fact, should I give the people a little preview? Do we like our fans enough to give them a little preview? All right.
I love the fans. Give them a preview.
A little preview of the next show.
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend after she insisted I pay for her sister's student loans?
Wait, what? That's what we giving you.
That's all we giving you. Y'all keep that in mind until we come back.
My asshole for breaking up with my sister because she wanted me to pay her. My girlfriend, she wanted to pay her sister's student loans.
It's gonna be another conversation that needs to be had.
It's gonna be another conversation.
Absolutely.
We would have been, hey, because you would have asked me after I did you a favor. You asked me to pay your sister student loans, and your family got the nerves enough to be mad. You already know how I'm coming.
Nigga, run that fade. Win, lose, or draw. You like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all.
That's all coming behind that situation.
Gotta catch them all.
That's all coming behind that situation. Swear to God.
Right.
And then after they kick me out the function, I'm outside. Just like this.
You raggedy bitch.
But hey, man, that's our time for tonight. Thank y'all for joining us for the Unhinged podcast. Like I said, we appreciate everybody who pulled up tonight. Shout out to some of our newcomers. Some people have been pulling up. Rhea, Cuzzo Ashanti. Shout out to Christy, Bay. Shout out to Auntie. Pulled up, as always. Shout out,
Love y'all, man. We love y'all.
Shout out my boy. Shout out my boy Benji Banks. My boy at the fire.
Hey, boy, Benji always pulling up on us.
Benji
dog.
always
We love
pulling
you,
up on
Benji.
us for the hot minute. Shout out my boy Benji. Shout out to Cuzzo.
Yep,
EJ pulled up. EJ
EJ
pulled up
on
on us.
us.
Right. Hey man, you'll see us again Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Catch us.
Yes, sir.
Talk about
Yes, sir.
old trap. And,
Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Don't meet me there. Beat us there. And next Monday we'll be having a whiteboard.
Yes, we will be having whiteboard.
Ain't no holidays next Monday, is?
Nah, ain't no. Well, it might be on it, boy.
Hey, Sel go cuss me smooth class slap out. And I'm here for it. Hey, look who in the back. Look who being nose. What up, nephew? Don't run now.
We still live.
Hey, he popped right in the screen. What up, nephew? You might want to say, hey, now.
He told him I want to talk to him. I said we still live. He just walked away.
He didn't want to talk to us.
Hey man, we appreciate everybody pulling up on us, man.
That's
we
it.
definitely appreciate
And
it,
as-
man.
as
Y'all pull
always-
up on us.
As
My
always,
family
like,
barbecue
share,
Saturday.
subscribe, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying?
Leave an emoji, as my boy Nick would say. Drop an emoji.
Leave an emoji, leave a comment, whatever. Leave something. Let us know you here, man. And as
Yes,
always,
sir.
we will see y'all. We'll see y'all Saturday.
Saturday.
We'll see you Saturday.
Time ready.
Hey, and if you ain't watching, you already know.
Send that hitter.
I send that hitter. Hey man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Good night. Check my hitter.
And my last name Blick, so I'm picking the tool up. Blick. My stepper gon' brush him if I press the button. Too drippy to scuff. The blick in the duffel, it came with a muzzle. So why would I touch it? Down.
They couldn't do this shit, but Ultra can. Cause they too busy hitting niggas up with open hands. I'm about to pocket a parade, I'm talking 100 bands. My kids about to have kids, that's 100 grand. And I rain, but I still bring the thunder and lights, camera action. Saying if I want, then I might run it back. I ain't playing with the funk, niggas might handle that like it's something they don't want. Got the mic in the strap real close to me, niggas don't joke with me. Sing a note, then be blowing thick smoke chimneys. Dig a moat, make a buck, nigga float penny. Wise up, or you fuck around and go missing. Hey, don't make me slide on you.